Hello and welcome back to Let's Play the Lamplighters League with me, Bring It On. Let's talk to our agents.
Am I the only one who's never heard of Trace Marteau? You all talk about him like he's a legend.
Oh yeah, people can't get enough of him. Celebrity, titan of industry, daring adventure, all that jazz. I always see him in the newsreels, smiling with a Hollywood starlet on each arm.
And all the while, he's trafficking with restless spirits and leading a cult bent on exploiting the fires of heaven.
Yeah, well, they leave that part out of the newsreels.
It's so easy for some men to wear a mask when it suits them.
That it is.
I will never understand it.
Maybe it ain't worth understanding.
Latif, as I understand it, Wolfram Strum has an economic interest in Egypt.
That's one way to put it.
I imagine the gentleman Jin would have taken interest in someone of Strum's stature encroaching on his home turf. Am I right?
You're asking if I ever pulled a job on Strum.
I was asking if you had any insight into the man, but I'll play along. Sounds like the answer is yes. What was the job?
The Eye of Ra, a carnelian the size of an egg. My greatest heist.
The one you were boasting about earlier. You're telling me that you stole it from Wolfram Strum and he just let the matter drop?
I didn't say that.
Well, I find it hard to believe that I never read about this daring theft in the newspapers.
It was not in the papers, mademoiselle. I made sure of it.
Is that so? Well, now I'm intrigued.
It's best we leave it be. Forget I mentioned it at all. There is work to be done.
I'm guessing Strum went scorched earth when he discovered something had been stolen from him, so people Latif knew were getting hurt, so he returned it.
Let's make a deal.
Welcome.
I've been working on good stuff. Good stuff?
Oh, very well. What is it?
I wouldn't mind maxing out her tree just because, but I'm not going to equip this. I think getting the reactive metallurgy would be useful since we're doing a lot of 4-agent missions, and we do bring Ingrid along on those. So, reactive metallurgy, melee attacks gain plus 10% chance to grant 1 AP. Alchemical processes create reactive metals that can deliver blows with remarkable efficiency.
Better. Yes, this is better.
14 skill points for Judith. That seems pretty good. It's a passive, so she doesn't have to activate it. Inexorable 2. Judith is immune to damage from Overwatch abilities and has plus 15 armor. And we'll grab Slippery for Latif. Latif gains plus 1 evade when he is hit by a crit. And all we can do is the last stand. Phenomena, Lady Nicastro Scion. Lady Nicastro is personally overseeing this mission. We'll get 14 skill points. Destroy enough abyssal shrines to set back Lady Nicastro's assault on the tower. Oh, the skulls are overlapping. So it's 5.5 skulls. Lady Nicastro plans to use the shrines to channel the Brightstorm's energies into the resurrection of a god. This is a critical mission. Sure sounds like it. I should have given Ingrid the poison resist armor instead. So it comes to this. Lady Nicastro stands on the verge of victory. If she enters the tower now, the world is hers, and all is lost. But she's relying on the abyssal shrines to help her channel the turbulent Brightstorm to the corpse of her dead and dreaming god. Destroying even a few of these profane altars will force Nicastro to delay her plans, for a little while at least. We must buy time, we must win this battle, or lose everything.
We sabotage the court now, or the world pays the price. Failure isn't an option.
Into the old pocket with you.
Why not?
The stress flask is probably good against Nicastro's faction. The Deep Stalkers. This is Deep Stalkers, right? The bipedal creatures. Their little roar does a lot of stress damage. The recruitment campaign. A ream of Banished Court recruitment pamphlets sits tied with twine, ready for distribution. I'm guessing that's the exit? The big empty space.
What's this then? This should buy you some time. Whatever it takes.
Come on, go check it out. You know you wanna.
I'm disappointed that Shockbind didn't take one of those two out.
Don't stop now! We can make it out of this. I know we can. Knowing exactly where to strike helps.
You very nearly impressed me.
It had to be done. Divine Mother, give me strength.
I can only see 3, unfortunately.
Absolute legend I am!
Only one of us walking away from this, and it ain't gonna be you.
I want to lure him a little closer so we can try and knock him down with Ingrid. He is so tanky.
Wanna dance?
Oh, I didn't use... He's light him up, didn't I? %0 chance.
Even if it kills me. Especially if it kills me. Huh. Ha ha! Woo! I'm buying tonight, chaps.
Ingrid doesn't do anything this turn.
I gotta go talk to some whiskey about this.
A lot of snipers over there. Wish I would have snuck over there and took care of them first.
Together now! It's necessary.
My favorite little party trick, this.
Where the hell did you learn to do that?
Ha! Did you see that? Keep on like this, and the noble houses will be ruins in no time.
And then there were two.
Light 'em up! Let 'em have it.
Good shot, Ace.
I'm reloading. I did not ask for this. Now this is a firefight.
That was your last chance.
Really, she can't see the... Oh, she doesn't have any ammo. No rounds in the magazine. Now we have 3 rounds until it respawns, so we should be fine.
Run for the hills, boys!
And that is that.
First one down.
One down, 2 to go. It doesn't look like they're going to get reinforcements, though, so... I think it'll be too bad. More supplies I'll probably never spend. A letter, handwritten on yellowing parchment. My siblings of the first blood. Praise be forever to the devouring king, the abyssal lord, the ravenous salt. He is indeed the teeth in the darkness, yet he is but one in the 1 in 40, a single quadragin tunarch, and a primordial pantheon. For 700 years, the sacred rites of Sarbasud priesthood have dwelt in the Nicastro bloodline. No coincidence that, in all those years, 40 altars have moldered, forgotten even by those who do not know how to forget, and yet forget to know. Shall we suffer the mother of rot to go unfed? Shall we flaunt our names in defiance of the doom beneath the sand? Shall we partake of holy substances without first begging safe passage from the opener of doors? Therefore I say to you that the Nicastros have failed in their sacred duties to the beautiful ones, and they have fed the voracious pelagic maw to the exclusion of all others. Here I sign my name in the hopes that you too will add yours to the cry. Marco Oricolo. On the radio. Layered into the radio static is what sounds like a voice, the shapes of the words lost beneath the noise. But listening closer, it was just a crackle of interference.
Hold up.
Let me help you.
We seem to have gone through the looking glass.
I'll take point. I can use this.
Oh man, don't do it.
Nap time.
Alright, time to rock and roll.
We have righteousness on our side. Let's not dally. Seize the advantage.
%5 chance we can fix that.
Come on out now! Y'all may want to start running.
So, you want to see what I can really do? Bloody perfect shot, wasn't it?
It was pretty good.
I should really charge more for this. Now, don't be shy.
Well, armor shred on that guy.
I'll make this quick.
You had to go and make things unpleasant.
Good. Improves
Awesome.
our position.
2 down.
Uh-oh. How do I get out of the fire? Oh, we did that in 1 turn. That's pretty exciting.
Reading material for the old man.
So these missions are supposed to get harder each time. I wonder how much more difficult they get, or what makes them more difficult, because we're not really struggling with anything right now. Please go back here.
Divine Mother, grant me your healing miracle. Keep close. This will be of use.
Hey, Sarek Steel! Found Judith's next upgrade. Bill notes Nicastro half drowned. Marteau Research Journal, the word heresy is scratched into the cover. I think we've read this one before. True to its name, the half-drowned appears to have once been human, and its lungs are indeed filled with fluid. Feathery, gill-like protrusions line the inferior lobes to draw oxygen from a soup of blood and brine. Good observations of active half-drowned suggest that the creatures enjoy a position of prominence in the Nicastro cult's religious hierarchy. They also display a tremendous aptitude for psychic projection, though their range of ability seems limited to the infliction of mental distress. Marteau Industries R&D.
And got it. There. Come on.
The butcher from Marseille? Hang back.
She wants to tango by herself.
Something. A presence. A hunt.
You know what to do. Then do it.
Soon the tower will fall, and the sea will rise.
Bleeding, I want to get some armor shred on her as well.
Good.
But what we can do...
You stay away from me.
Away!
So she is immune to knockdown, that's a little annoying. Wasted a couple turns trying to... actually pushed her into cover too. Whoopsies. I don't think she'll last more than a turn regardless, but still.
I am no stranger to pain. Get! What an end you will make when I find you again.
She's gone. Not even a body.
Oh, we beat you up every other time, so I'm not too worried about you. Charles leaves with threats, but never follows up on them.
Say, what's that over there?
Lights out.
What's up, fellas?
Keep going. We can beat them.
Yeah, I always use the Herald, but Bless 2 is also worth using because it resets cooldowns. I have her spread out her shots to get some armor shred, ideally.
Don't judge me harshly for doing what must be done.
Only 65% chance. After that guy instead.
I'm good at this.
Then what we can do is save her Bless for once everybody else uses up their cooldowns. I don't really care what he shoots at. I shouldn't have gone after the generators, but what's done is done. I'm pretty sure I could destroy those now. Man, I know I can destroy those now. It's not a pretty sure thing. It's a surefire thing.
Time to light them up! This is how we say hello in Texas.
Now that was impressive.
Ooh, right in the soft bits. God, I love this job.
Even easier than falling out of love.
Fantastic.
Isn't that a lovely sight?
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
Got you dead in my sights.
Got one less to worry about. I can't see those guys.
Even if it kills me. Especially.
I guess there are 2 aim shots.
Huh.
Get back. 1 aim shot because can't see anybody past these crab cages.
That's enough out of you, isn't it?
I said that, then armor shred on the other guy. And Ingrid could come in.
You picked the wrong fight.
For 1 AP, get 2 AP back. And she got reactive metallurgy. And a 30% chance to get 1 AP
Easier
again.
than falling in love.
Because for every attack, she gets a 10% chance to get 1 AP back. Oh, I didn't see that Acolyte.
Not so fast.
That worked out perfectly.
professional.
Okay, yeah, so you're into range, unfortunately, so we'll just do it on the next turn.
Good work, chaps. Shall we crack on?
That's the last one.
Ton of second wind here. Like, we're never under any sort of... Right, it's possible we'll get ambushed on our way out, so
There is life.
let's
There
go and
is
pop
hope.
this, grab the second wind because it's there, and give Eddie the other second wind. So he has both castings of Barrage.
Are you ready?
Oh my goodness.
Easy does it, Ed. There it goes. Ace is wild.
The padding in this game could use an absolute ton of work.
Come on, y'all.
I think it's definitely more designed for the WASD keys, not using your mouse to navigate. There's just way too many situations where your character gets stuck leaping back and forth, which makes the stealth segments much more difficult. I do think Nicastro is the easiest of the Scions to beat. I mean, Strum's not that difficult, but he does have that one big heal effect. See, I'm glad I went and got the second win because I suspected there'd be another fight.
This always works. Except when it don't. See if we can cause a little trouble.
Well, this is going to be nicey. This will get their attention.
Only 5 enemies. Not a big deal. I don't like where we're currently positioned, though. I'm not sure if it's Pranima or Ingrid getting that AP or not.
Together now! Forgive me.
See, now you done pissed me off.
I just blasting through that. Right into the fire.
Oh, and that's what Sanguine Club raids get you.
You have this guy trying to flank us.
I see you.
down, boy. You're in my way!
Divine light, give me strength.
We can make it out of this. I know we can.
Actually got the +1 AP, which is exactly what I was aiming for there.
So,
2 AP. I don't know if aim shot will be enough to finish this guy off, but it would be great if it was.
Did you see the look on his face?
It said 8 enemies. I think it was counting all the clones of the doodah over here. Two reinforcement points, not too concerned.
Don't stop now! I missed.
come on, reload. Divine Mother, give me strength.
I didn't auto-target the right one. You can't even see these guys. Diana Sophia will take a little damage this turn.
Winged him at least.
Ha! Get in.
No crits. How unlike Eddie.
Oh, wonderful. Another round.
I failed you, Mother!
Oh, stress break. Was not anticipating that. I wasn't paying attention to her, stress, obviously.
How do you like to taste the lead?
We can do it. We have to. It had to be done. You can help us with this. So much pain. But it's necessary.
Show him what for!
I guess it's the downside to her getting so many shots per turn as she builds up more stress more quickly.
Another one bites the dust.
He missed all 3 of those shots? He is falling apart out here. She should be able to get 2 shots off with the kill shot. Wow, okay. What?
You couldn't keep up.
She didn't proc her +1 AP like I was hoping. The behind cover. Man, we're missing a ton of shots there. I usually don't, so I was just banking on landing all these hits. But not that I think it's going to make much of a difference here.
It's necessary. Keep on like this, and the noble houses will be ruins in no time. Reloading! You aren't done yet.
Pop that to reset their cooldowns.
Light 'em up! Bullseye.
Do crits, come on, AP, nope.
You blinked.
Absolute legend I am.
Alright, 2 aim shots should be enough to take out the Magister and wrap up the fight.
Phew. Well, that's that then.
That fight turned into a bit of a doozy. We started off in just a really bad spot around the corner there, so we didn't have line of sight on all the enemies. Had that not been the case, it would have been a breeze. Alright, think we cleared everything out. I didn't see any nodes to inspect, so
We did
let's
it.
get out of here.
We bought ourselves time.
Job's not over yet. Not until we put Locke's device in the tower. But I reckon we've earned a bit of celebration in the meanwhile.
They've done it. They bought me and the unknowing world their most precious gift, more time. Time we must not waste, or we'll find ourselves right back here again, gathering ourselves for another last stand. So it looks like the other Doomsday Clocks don't go up either when the last stand starts, because all other missions are cancelled across the board. And the Doomsday Clocks only tick up when there's missions building threat. The Misfortunate. Crit chance reduced to 0, that's not a big deal. She just needs to hit. The wretched search the earth for blessings, finding only calamity.
Maybe I did choose wrong. Maybe I've made a terrible, unforgivable mistake.
Salamander we've seen before, that creates the burning hazard, I believe. The Hermit, yeah, we've seen all these. It casts a burning hazard, but it doesn't make you immune to burn damage like the other ones do. Actually, I don't know if the Conduit makes you immune to shock. The Hermit, he'll target teammate for 80 hit points. The Whispers, that's the Void Hazard one. The Comet, plus 7% hit chance on reload, so we'll give that to him. So plus 10% hit chance, and then on reload, this agent becomes inspired. Can't go wrong with that. With the destruction of the idols, surrounding Nicastro's preparations to take the tower have been set back. The pending apocalypse has been halted, for now. Nicastro's doomsday clock was set back.
Agents, well done. You've kept the court out of the tower. Not permanently, but now we have what only days ago seemed impossible. We have more time.
Not much time. Another scion will fill the vacuum you've left soon enough.
Which is why the work continues. 4 keystones, 3 catalysts. We need them, and we need them now. Agents, listen up. The transmat logs you stole from Marto's archives have revealed the location of his Persephoneite foundry.
So the all-nighter paid off, huh? Thought you were going to go blind reading punch cards by lantern light.
Yes, the logs are quite clear. When not at his Los Angeles manor, Trace Marteau spends most of his time in the afterlife. One of them, at least. He calls it the Lacuna.
What do you mean? He puts himself under, his ghost tinkers with some metal, then he comes back to life?
Not at all. He enters the Lacuna physically, while alive and well. We knew the crossroads was a shortcut through a different plane of existence. Now we know that plane is a realm of the dead. And the logs show that Marteau often enters and exits the Lacuna via the same coordinates. Not through it, but into it. Which leads me to believe that's where the Persephonite is forged. In the afterlife itself. It would explain the metal's supernatural characteristics.
Also makes sense with the name, because Persephone was the bride of Hades, and she exists both in the underworld and the living world, and she represents the seasons, fall and winter, which is when she's in the underworld. I think I have the seasons right, and then when she goes back to visit her family on Olympus, that's when we have spring and summer.
So the Persephonite is in the afterlife, and you want us to go and get it?
I'm afraid so. The logs refer to a place labeled Area X. You'll enter it, as Marteau does, through a crossroads beacon.
You spend your whole life trying to stay alive, and now here you are walking straight into hell.
The irony is not lost on me. But I can offer you this. Marteau outfitted Area X with several additional security measures. I've marked them on the map. You can choose to disable them to make the heist easier, or you can bite the bullet. I leave it to you.
Oh, we got a Skirmish Talisman 3. What is that? The +1 speed, weapon damage plus 10%, and crit chance plus 10%. I'm gonna give that to her. Alright. So we have another week before anybody hits their midnight. So we could do this agent mission next time and get the Alexandrite. Then we'll probably have to do a last standing at Strum. I'll probably showcase one last stand for each of the houses. And then once we start repeating, I'll probably just do them off camera, depending on how much they change. Because they're supposed to get more difficult each time, so it might be worth showing. But I don't want the Let's Play to get bogged down by continuous last stands. But yeah, that's the plan. We'll get the agent. We'll prioritize agent missions when we can. But we're getting close anyway. We have 3 more missions. We'll be done with Marteau. And then we'll probably just do the tower after that. But I will try to buy time to get the last agent. Because I know there's an agent named Fadir. So I'm guessing it's just this one. And then Vadir. But we'll see. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.